a slip doesn't define you, a relapse doesn't define your progress. It's just data, and just focus on the wins, just focus on your progress and keep moving.
All right, I have here Al. How you doing, Al? Can you introduce yourself to the brothers here that are watching and anyone who's watching this video?
Yeah, I'm Al. I'm from Panama City, Panama. I'm 27 years old, and I've been in the REBOOT program since July of last year. Yeah, I'm also currently, I used to live in the US for the last 8 years. I worked the last two as a software engineer in California, and then I moved back to Panama since August of last year. I've been living in Panama, and coincidentally around the same time that I was starting Porn Reboot, which was kind of hectic, I remember, but it was also a blessing because freeing up the time from working allowed me to focus a lot on this, which has helped me a lot and has given me a lot of clarity with the things that I want to do. Yeah, right now I'm still not, I don't want to say unemployed because that sounds like I'm not doing shit with my life.
No, of course, man. Yeah.
But yes, currently I'm working on my self projects, programming, which is what I did in California. So yeah, and
Right.
working on Porn Reboots.
Okay, no, man. Thank you for sharing that. We appreciate you, getting to know you a little bit. Software engineer, huh? That's where it's at, man. So, okay, so first question, brother. What were your hesitations before joining the program?
So my first hesitation is like skepticism, like, is this a scam? Is this real? Is this like, something that works? Yeah, that was the first thing, because online you find you're simply exposed to all these scams and people saying things that are not true. But yeah, that was the first hesitation. But then I talked with T, and yeah, he demonstrated me. He when I was speaking with him, I could tell that he knew what he was talking about, and like, simply he had a lot of knowledge, and I decided to trust. Even then, I was still skeptical because it was a good amount of money, but I was also thinking like, there's no way that it's gonna be this much money and there's nothing to back it. And yeah, I'm so glad that I joined. It's helped me a lot.
Nah, man, thanks for sharing that, because a lot of people experience that, like what you just said in the beginning. I definitely experienced, like, man, is this a scam? JK's videos, he just wants my money, bro. But no, it's like once you invest, like the worst thing you could do is not get anything out of it, right? Or get a little bit out of it. But hey, man, you really get what you put into the program. So no, thank you for sharing that. So the next question, brother, what were the results you got from working with JK?
The specifics is, I feel like I've gotten new tools for my life. For example, the meditation modules, I watched the three of them, the meditation module has 3 videos, and I watched the 3 of them, and they each are like around 30 to 40 minutes. And I learned a lot. I've been meditating every day, except for the last few days, which I was on a vacation. But yes, like now I came back to meditating, and it's helping me so much. I get like an urge, I go to meditation mode, focus on breathing, know that things are gonna, like, emotions and thoughts are temporary. For example, the morning routine, like the coping skills, such as the emotions exercise, the rational and irrational behavior, all these things are tools that I've gained. And not only that, but also the mindset. Like I think that's also very important, and working on changing your self-image. I feel like I'm making progress in all of these areas, and these are things that I didn't have before I joined. And I think it not only helps me with my reboot, but it also helps me with my life in general, which I think is the ultimate goal of Porn Reboot, not just like helping you quit porn.
Right. Nah, man, it's awesome, bro. You're right. And when you it's funny because every time like someone like consistently uses the tools and like proactively works on the reboot, you'd be like, man, you know what? Porn is not the fucking problem. It's like you know what, I lack confidence in my social skills, so I need to work on that. I'm not very open, right? I need to learn how to be a little vulnerable. Focus, meditation, right? How to handle urges and emotions. And hey, man, that all kind of, comes into one. Like, oh shit, this is more than just my compulsive behavior now. It's something, like you said, my self-image. Who do I want to be at the end of this program? And I, man, thank you for sharing that for the brothers here. So, last question, brother: would you recommend this program to others?
Yeah, I would 100% recommend it, and I would even take it again if I like once I'm done with this.
Yeah. I thought you were about to say, like, I'm gonna take it again once I, if I could go back to the compulsive here, I'll do it again. But no, I get you.
Yeah, and to be honest, I talk with my friends. Like, for example, today I was explaining my best friend, about the feelings exercise and the rational irrational behavior exercise, because he's journaling as well. He said, like, yeah, I'm journaling, but I'm only writing, like free writing. Yeah. And because I was like, we were talking about what we did like this morning, and I told him that I did my journaling routines and exercises, and he asked me about it. And like, I've told many other people about it, and a lot of people like the exercises. I've talked with close friends about the journey I'm in and the work I'm doing, and because you have friends that like, hey, this guy might also have an issue with compulsive porn watching, and yeah, a lot of people find value in the things that I've learned, and I find value in helping them. I really like helping others. It's always been part of my nature. Yeah. And yeah, so I would 100% recommend it to especially to any of my close friends, Yeah, so 100% recommend it. There's no doubt about it.
No, thanks for saying that. And I'm glad that you brought up a point where, hey, man, kind of want to help others. I want people to know that, hey, it doesn't have to be this weird robotic thing that you just wake up, get on your phone. No, there's more than to that, right? Once you start doing feelings exercise, shit gets real. You be like, you're faced with your fucking demons. So, hey, man, I'm glad that you said that. And it's a great reminder for anyone who wants to change their life. It's not going to be easy in the beginning, but once you get the ball rolling, it's fucking worth it. So, hey, Al, I appreciate you sharing everything and telling us your story. And any last words, brother, before we end the call here?
Last words. Yes. Well, I'm working on this. It's only been since pretty much, let's say, August of last year, since I moved to Panama, that I got to actually focus on this. And it's been 6 months, almost 7 months, and man, it's supposed to be 2 years, and I can already see all the benefits that it's had and the impact that it's had in my life. And I don't remember even when was the last time I masturbated. Probably, let's say 2 months ago by now, or maybe, I don't know, but something around that timeline, and the urges keep decreasing. So something that I want to say is especially to the brothers that are starting, is that you don't measure your progress on either 100% or 0. So, for example, you can keep track, like, hey, the more I've been working on this, the less frequent my urges are, or the less I have slipped. You don't have to be 100% perfect. You just have to keep getting better. Even 1% a day better for 365 days will get you 37 times better by the end of the year. So just a slip doesn't define you. A relapse doesn't define your progress. It's just data, and just focus on the wins, just focus on your progress and keep moving.
Wow, I appreciate those words, man. That's very powerful. And he's right. Measure your progress percent at a time, however fast you go, right? So, hey, thank you, El. And anyone who's watching this, I appreciate you watching and taking the time.